So I made a rash decision. And I don't know if it was the right decision or not, but the decision's made and it's done. And I'm not going to go back on it. Well, before I get into my rash decision and how it's going to affect everything around here for a little while, I'd like to give you guys an update on what's been going on the past 2 weeks. Now, I haven't put out a video in 2 weeks, and the videos before that were about 7 to 8 days apart, and all that kind of ties into my rash decision that I made. Maybe it wasn't so rash, maybe it was just long and drawn out. But over the past 2 weeks, I've been cutting down a lot of dead pine on my property, trying to get all this beetle kill pine, this blue pine, dropped on the ground and drug in so I can process it into firewood or wood for the greenhouse or lumber for the lumber off of the sawmill, get the logs in the sawmill, turn them into lumber, however you want to put it. Lots of trees, lots of work. I can only run a chainsaw until noon, or I'm only supposed to run a chainsaw until noon because of the fire danger, so it limits the amount of time I can be out there. Along with that, the reason the logs are still out there in the property and not drug in is because my backhoe broke. The backhoe that I have has hydraulic power steering, or hydraulic steering period. There is no hard linkage from the steering wheel to the tires. It's all done through a hydraulic system. A ram on each tire and a bar that connects the two so that they stay at the same pitch. Those rams have been leaking for about 6 months. Started out just a little bit. I take a little bit of hydraulic fluid out there, put it in the power steering system, and I could run it for a day, day and a half. Over the past 6 months, it's gotten worse and worse and worse because, well, if you don't fix a problem, it just gets worse. So I'd say about a week and a half ago, taking my backhoe out to get a couple trees, I had to put close to 2 cups of hydraulic fluid into that system, power steering system, which is separate from the hydraulic system in the rest of the tractor. It's its own separate system. I got halfway back on my property and I couldn't turn anymore because that amount of fluid had leaked out. That's when I decided it was probably about time to replace the cylinders or rebuild them. And through doing research, I found out they're not the correct cylinders. They're not the factory cylinders for that backhoe. And the part number that's on the cylinders is not good for a rebuild kit that I could find. So ended up ordering brand new cylinders, installing those. It took a while to get them. I just got done with it, a day or so ago. So the next week, I'll probably be dragging trees in and lining them up, getting them either put in line for my sawmill, in line for the Koality build, or in line for firewood processing. Other than that, I do have the concrete slab here poured. The second pour in the shop, all that's left is the third pour over here. I've got to move everything that's in the gravel over here onto the concrete we just poured a couple days ago so I can form this up and get it ready to pour. I want this poured in the next week and a half to 2 weeks, if at all possible. So on to my rash decision. Now my rash decision was kind of based on my emotion at the time. That's why I call it a rash decision, but it was probably time to cut the cord. The rash decision was to cut the cords with our internet provider, cut the ties with them. It does affect me just like it affects you. When we moved out here, we had 2 choices for internet. We had HughesNet and we had viasat. Viasat had a little bit better plan for a little bit less money, so we went with that. Soon after, we realized that we needed their top tier plan because my wife's a teacher and my kids are in school, so they use the internet. I use the internet to keep up with other YouTubers that I follow, along with putting videos out for you guys. Now, over the past month, my channel has slowed down tremendously because the internet has slowed down tremendously for us. I used to put out 2 videos a week. About a month ago, I was putting out a video every 7 to 8 days, and now I think it's probably been, 14 days since I put a video out? I don't even know. It's been a long time. Our internet has been kind of spotty over the past month, and about 2 weeks ago, we just lost it. Done. A week ago, 2 weeks ago? I can't remember. It's been a while. But the reason I did it is because they couldn't keep up their end of the deal. And I can't handle a company that can't keep up their end of the deal. So the story behind it, our internet had been spotty. We didn't really think anything of it. We figured it was summertime, more people are using it. It's going to back up. Eventually went out totally, done. Called them up, called Viasat up, said, you got a problem. I'm pretty sure it's the modem router. Can you send us one? No, only a service technician can deal with that. Okay, can you get a service technician out here? Yep, let me look at the schedule. We can have a service technician out there Monday. This is a Friday I called in. We can have one out there Monday. Would you like morning or afternoon? Wow, that's pretty cool. Morning, please, morning. Get it done sooner the better. So we go through the weekend, whatever. Monday morning, we wake up, get an email. It's the service technician. Hey, this is your service technician. I'm trying to set up an appointment time to come out and fix your internet. Can you email me back, or here's my phone number to call me. Get in touch and we'll figure this out. So I call him because I'm not going to email him. I'm just going to call him. His voicemail, I think it's probably 8 o'clock when I call him. His voicemail says, my hours are 9:30 to 5. If you've reached this recording during that time, my hands are full and I'm busy. I will get back to you as soon as possible, or text this number with your concern and I'll get back to you. Okay, so I text the number. Hey, I'm out here. I was told that you were going to be here Monday morning. He responds about an hour later. I'm sorry, yeah, that's not going to work. I only get out to that area once every 2 to 3 weeks. I'm scheduled to be out there in 2 weeks, but all those slots are filled. If one cancels, I can try and squeeze you in. I'll keep you informed. I text him back. I said, that's not going to work. I call Viasat. Hey, what's going on? Your technician, you said he was supposed to be out here Monday morning. He says he's booked out for 2 weeks. It's going to be 2 weeks after that before he get out here. That's a month total. No internet for a month. What's going on? Oh, let me look into that. I got to look into this. Let me talk to my manager, see what we can do. I'll get back with you. Okay. Hang up the phone. I get another text from the technician a couple hours later. Yeah, I can't get out there for at least 3 weeks. I'm sorry. It's just not, I can't get out there for 3 weeks. So I call Viasat back again. Technician says he still can't get out here for 3 weeks. That means 3 weeks without internet. I upload videos to YouTube. My wife needs it for school. We need an internet connection. What can you do for us? Well, you just got to wait for a technician. So, dude, I pay your top tier plan. I pay an extra $10 a month for a service plan so that I don't have to wait on hold when I call you guys. And a technician comes out right away to fix any problems. He says, yeah, I see that on your account. You're paying that extra $10 a month for a service plan, but there's nothing I can do. I'm not a technician. And so, can you get a different technician? Well, no, our technicians live in the city. So it takes them a while to get out to the country areas where people have problems. So why would you hire somebody that doesn't live in an area that you provide internet to? That means they're constantly driving. Why wouldn't you hire somebody in rural areas to do the work for you, the service work? Oh, well, that's, I don't know. I don't know why they don't do that. They just don't do it. I got a little irritated. I'm very proud of myself. Very proud of myself. I did not curse once when I was on the phone with that. I don't remember if that time it was a woman or a man, but I didn't curse once, and I was heated. Heated. When I get heated, I tend to become a sailor, and the foul language comes out, and it's not pretty. So I didn't curse once. You could tell in my voice I was pretty irritated. Even my wife could tell I was very irritated at that. Just told him to send me the cancellation and cancel it. Cancel the account. Done. I can't handle it. You can't keep up your end of the deal. I can't be your customer. We looked into it. We've got a hotspot on each one of our phones. that we can use. I can use my hotspot for uploading videos, use my wife's hotspot for entertainment, and we are on the waiting list for Starlink. So if anybody out there knows anybody that works at Starlink, we are on the waiting list. We are praying that Starlink comes out and sends us our stuff so that we can hook that up and have a nice internet. I've heard there's wonderful things about Starlink. And they'll mail you the stuff and you can put it up. So that's the rash decision. Like I said, it does affect me as much as it affects you. I will try and get videos out on a regular basis, probably once a week. It kind of depends on how this video goes as an upload. This is my guinea pig video. I'm sorry to all my friends out there that I keep up with. I will keep up with you as much as possible, but it'll probably be on my phone when I get into town sometime. Might get a chance to get on my phone and watch some of your videos and keep up with you that way. But using hotspot uses data, and well, it's just going to be limited from now until I get Starlink. So hopefully you guys understand. It's nothing against you. I can't believe Viasat did us that way. It's disturbing that they couldn't keep up with their end of the deal, their end of the bargain, and they couldn't keep internet piped into our house. So until next time, go make something.